The L Word Generation Q Season 3 filming update. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we are of course talking the L Word Generation Q Season 3 and I could not be more excited because they are officially back in pre-production. They are back in the L Word Generation Q offices and I'm thrilled. We're getting some new faces. We're getting filming dates and possibly air dates, and it's just all happening. It's amazing. And as I did with season 2, I will be covering filming extensively, all the stuff that I did last year, and hopefully improvements will be coming. So make sure you're subscribed here and follow me on Instagram because I do post like little things on Instagram that maybe wouldn't warrant an entire video. I do always mention everything in like I'll do like a combo video, and if there's like, you know, big things, and then I'll mention all the little things that I've put on Instagram. So you'll never miss anything if you just watch videos, but you will see it faster on Instagram, the little stuff that you maybe have to wait a few days for me to do a video, if that makes sense. So we're going to be talking about all those little updates today, and let's get into it. So we have 2 new faces in the L Word Generation Q writer's room, and the first one being Nova Cypress Black that we were made aware of a couple of weeks ago. It was before the season 3 confirmation came out because they spilled the beans too. So we heard about Nova in the article, and they are actually a mentee of Lena Waithe, who is an awesome writer and has a great relationship with Showtime too. Their show obviously is on Showtime as well. And I think this bodes really well. I think that it's awesome that we're getting someone who's worked so closely with Lena Waithe. And then we also have a new executive story editor, Allison Wong. And Allison has a background in comedy, so I am really excited about this because one of the things that I've said I really think that is kind of lacking in Gen Q and missing from the original. See, I do criticize the show as well. And I think that what Allison is bringing is exactly what we need, and that is comedy and just things from the original show, like Bet Allison Shane stealing the sign, the first season where they all go to the country club. Like those are just such classic L Word moments, and they're just the best. So I really hope we get some little hijinks like this in season 3, and I'm really looking forward to it. So on to our filming news, and Alicia and Kate talked about this on their podcast this week. They actually confirmed that they'd known about the renewal news in October.
Happened this week.
No longer a secret.
We've known since October.
We've been playing very coy for the last couple of months, and it's been killing us. In fact, there was a few times where we may have slipped and we had to go back and say, please take that out, Melissa, because we're going to get in trouble.
But, you know, because they like to plan releases of information, which I get, because there's a lot of shows and you have to like give them all each one the attention, right? So they sat on the announcement.
And you got to let the network have the big reveal first, and then we follow suit.
You have to let them have it. It's all theirs. It's there. It wouldn't be here without them.
Didn't someone spill it accidentally?
Someone accidentally spilled it, but I think that got taken down very quickly.
Who didn't get the memo?
Heck, happens to the best of us.
In November is when I started saying I believe that the show was renewed. I have spoken to and I don't want to like say this person, because I don't want anyone to be like, you know, oh, they shouldn't have said that. I was confident about season 3, and my confidence has never wavered ever, but like I am as certain can be that the show has been renewed because several different people have, without saying the show's been renewed, they have said the show has been renewed. And I was so confident because nobody said the words to me, the show is renewed, but people heavily implied it to me. And that's why I was so confident, even though tons of people were telling me, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. And I am really glad that they said this about October because, as usual, there's people who've made their entire personality hating Generation Q. And they were saying basically, it took them so long to renew the show. Like, that can't be good, that can't be good. And I'm glad that Kate and Leisha confirmed that absolutely is not the case. And also, I live stream every single week. Literally every single week, and every single week since the 7th of November, I have said the show's renewed, the show's renewed, the show's renewed. So and a lot of people gave me stick about it. So I'm really glad that they confirmed this. But anyway, the bigger thing they talked about is, of course, when they are going back to filming. And they said they're going back late spring, early summer, and then they had this little like back and forth about when is technically summer.
We're coming back, everybody.
We're going to start in the spring, late spring, early summer.
I would call it June is summer. I wouldn't say spring.
Summer's technically June 21st.
Okay, so it's late spring. You're right. Correct.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm really happy we get to film in warmer weather too.
I can't wait. I'm just excited to come back.
So, I mean, I've been saying I thought they were going to go back in May. It could be the very end of May, but I think the most likely is like the first, second week of June. So anytime, I mean, they'll be going in and like doing costume and all that stuff. The last bit of pre-production into production. So I imagine it will be the end of May, very beginning of June, and I will try get an actual date of when production is beginning. So what does that mean for when we will actually get the show on our television screens, or can you even say that anymore, on our tablets or laptops or whatever it is? Because don't forget, the L Word is predominantly a streaming show, remember? So we turn to my board again, and so I just went back to like the other filmings to see where we were and what possibly could work out for the air date. So season 1 was filmed between July and November. It was only 4 months really. And then we had season 2 filming between the 30th of October and the 25th of May. That, of course, is COVID and Christmas and all that, New Year's and stuff, but mainly the COVID stuff. And because they shot everything, it made it longer, and I'm sure it was a nightmare to film. So it was 4 months for the first season, 7 months for the second season. And also season 1 only had 8 episodes. So we'll be looking at, obviously somewhere in the middle. I would say 5 to 6 months. And that would be putting us around about the end of November, beginning of December. I can't imagine they'll premiere anything past kind of the middle of December because you start getting into Christmas and all that. So I think the most likely scenario is the L Word takes Dexter Yellowjacket's spot that was in this past season in November. So I think it'll be the end of November, start of December. If I had to nail it down, I would say November because they like to get it out before, everybody starts all the holiday stuff. So that's when I think we'll be getting an air date. But obviously that will start to become more evident the closer we get to filming, when filming starts and all of that good stuff. And although we didn't get a trailer until after they finished filming, they finished filming the 25th of May and we got a trailer on the 1st of June. So I'm hoping that maybe even before they finish filming, we get it. But the best case scenario is probably, when they finish filming is when we would get it, because I know some people are going to be asking for a trailer already. So this was just a little update, and I hope that you guys are all looking forward to season 3 as much as I am. And of course, make sure that you're following me on all of the social medias and subscribed here so that you can keep up to date with all of the filming. I also have a merch store, a Patreon, and a second channel where I talk about more fraudy cult stuff. Everything is linked in the description box down below. I do also do lives on Mondays and all the times and stuff. I'll link the next live link down there so you can click it and see exactly where in the world you are. It is also on all my social media. And on Tuesdays, I do the lesbian news. And then, of course, I'm always releasing videos. So keep an eye out for everything. And as always, make sure to stay safe, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.